New at 9 tonight, we are hearing from business owners in northern Arizona still trying to rebound from the Dragon Bravo fire earlier this year.
Yeah, the fire burned for months along the Grand Canyon's north rim. Fox 10's Nicole Krasean joins us live in studio with how one popular tourist location above the rim is handling the drop in visitors.
Well, John and Christina, this video behind me showcases part of the North Rim now open to the public, parts of the landscape scorched and some parts unrecognizable. But the community is focused on the regrowth and rebuild that's already underway.
I'd say we're at 80 to 90% of cancellations.
Fall at the Jacob Lake Inn has been a little quieter this year after the Dragon Bravo fire burned more than 145,000 acres near the north rim of the Grand Canyon. The inn was evacuated in July during the first 2 weeks of the fire. Melinda Rich Marshall telling Fox 10 staff is thankful for hunters and other travelers who chose to check in once they reopened.
Some had reservations that they kept but weren't sure. Others had canceled and then reestablished those again. So that's been kind of that back and forth has been a little tricky.
The fire reached 100% containment in September, and parts of the North Rim welcomed guests back on October 1st.
I know myself and I know others were concerned that if we didn't open them this fall, that the push to get them open next year on time may or may not be there. And so for us, it was just important that happened. And so there's been a lot of collaborative work.
The inn, while eligible for a Small Business Administration disaster loan, chose not to apply for one just yet.
The challenge is we don't know what next year looks like. We have no idea if it's going to be busy. We don't know if they're going to open on time. We don't know when the rim to rim trail will open back up again. I mean, all of those unknowns make it really scary for us to take a substantial loan out.
Melinda sharing that the government shutdown has added to the challenges of planning a recovery timeline.
We were supposed to have had a meeting on October 1st with a lot of, Forest Service, Park Service, with a lot of the county people, ADOT, all those kinds of things to really try and plan ahead for the future of this next year. And that meeting didn't happen.
But Melinda was able to travel down to the reopened part of the North Rim and compared the sites to a mosaic.
There are some parts that are what they call that moonscape, and so that's hard to see. But then you get into other parts and it looks kind of like not much had happened. Maybe a little bit of black on the trunks or things like that, but it's already coming back green in some places.
And Melinda said the winter is usually the slowest time of year for them anyways, but there are some special interest groups who come to stay at the lodge, so she's hoping the shutdown can end so operations like the plow service can start back up once that snow starts falling. Reporting live tonight in studio, Nicole Krasean, Fox 10 News.
Nicole, thanks.